Yo, 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 yo. What is up, everybody? And we are back with another episode of TFTC Sports. We are in the wild card weekend, baby, of the 2026 season. And I don't know about y'all, but I am fucking pumped. But even though my team is out, it's all good, man, because brighter days are ahead of us. But I'm your host, Real Good Doty.
And it's your boy, Kodak Coughlin. You already know, man, my team is in it. So we ready to win the Super Bowl again. Back-to-back champions, man. I can't wait to see it. Who else I got with me today?
We got Chico Grande, a.k.a. Chico, 2 times, and we sent the Ratbirds home. Goodbye, Lamar Jackson. R.I.P. Got your coach fired. It's looking good in Steeler Nation.
Wait, who's coach fired?
Harbaugh.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, yeah, he could be headed to the Big Apple, but that's for another day. But anyways, let's get started with this week's episode.
Let's do it.
So,
Boom.
Like I tell y'all each and every week, stop what you're doing, go to the App Store and download the app PrizePicks. Use promo code PRAWWPQJ4. PrizePicks will match your first deposit up to $25, and it has special promotions such as Taco Tuesday, Flex Friday, and such on and so on. But the first play we're going to go ahead and we're going to do is we're going to select Matthew Stafford going against the Carolina Panthers for some sweet revenge for over 19 fantasy score. I think he can get this. I expect the Los Angeles Rams to throw the ball a lot. And I know in the last game, Matthew Stafford also threw a lot too and soared over his fantasy score. Now, I don't know if Devontae Adams is going to be back or not. Do y'all know if he's back? Okay, yeah. McCall said he's back. Yeah, so definitely him and Puka Nacua are going to go nuclear. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to smash the fantasy score at 19. Next, we're going to select Parker Washington from the Parker Washington from the Jacksonville Jaguars. He has came upon the scene and really solidified himself. Sorry, guys, I can't talk. Solidified himself as Trevor Lawrence's number 2 target. And yeah, over the past 2 games, he soared over his fantasy score, and they're going against the Buffalo Bills. So in a game where Trevor Lawrence is going to be throwing the ball a lot, and Jacoby Myers is going to be heavily guarded, and also Brian Thomas Jr., I expect Parker Washington to soar over this. Next, we're going to go and we're going to select A.J. Brown's receiving score for over 66.5 receiving yards. I expect Jalen Hurts to air it out a lot to him, especially going against a banged up San Francisco 49ers. Next, we're going to select Saquon Barkley to have a rushing touchdown.
For sure.
Suppose he should get one, unless
Jalen
Hurts chalks his game script.
Or they do a tush push.
And then next, we're going to select Justin Herbert for under 18 fantasy points. I know this might seem rage bait to some of y'all, but Justin Herbert is struggling right now with his injured hand, also going against a very good New England defense on the road. I expect him to struggle and run the ball a lot. And next, last but not least, we're going to select Favion Henderson for over 52.5 rushing yards.
That is a great slip, and if you put 20, you can win $500.
Goddamn.
That's
real,
a lot of money.
Oh, you
got that money.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, let me hold $1? Let me. Golly.
Hey, comment down below if you're going to put in this slip. Comment down below if you have your own slip. Go ahead and put it in the comment section. Let us know if you're rocking with Cess Picks. Remember to use the code on PrizePicks listed right there, the PRAWWPQJ4. But let's go ahead and start with the first trending topics of the day. Let's get into the 2026 NFL draft order is finally here. And Seth, I know you're not liking this. Your New York Football Giants could have had the 2 pick, but they dropped to number 5. Now we got the top 10 mock draft picks. What do you think about your Giants, and do you think that they're going to take Tate from Ohio State, the supposed number 1 receiver in the draft?
I mean, it just all depends on what they do in free agency and what coach that they get. If they, for some reason, re-sign Wan'Dale Robinson or franchise tag him, they could still very highly possibly draft Tate, or they could either go a different direction depending on what coach they get. Like if they get a defensive-minded coach, I definitely think Josh Downs will be there unless he gets sniped by I would say the Tennessee Titans, possibly the Arizona Cardinals as well. Excuse me. But I think they're going to draft that guy, Spencer Fano from Utah, because Jacoby Brissett or whoever it is they're going to draft or sign is going to get killed behind that offensive line. But definitely, I mean, Cornell Tate is a guy that I told y'all about and I like. But the thing about Cornell Tate, if he goes to the Giants, he has to be a Pro Bowl player. He has to have the Jackson Smith-Njigba, Emeka Egbuka transition to the NFL. Because Malik Neighbors right now is pretty much behind schedule with his rehab. He's still in crutches.
Yeah.
The injury was in September. That's not a good look. Windell Robinson stepped up. But there's a possibility that he may not be here. Do I want him here? Absolutely. But there's a possibility that he may not be here. And I like Tate, but the only thing is he has not had a 1,000-yard season. You know what I'm saying? So I think we should draft him if he's on the board and Josh Downs is not there. You got to give Jackson Dart another weapon. But I would love Tate, especially with Neighbors coming back and Windell Robinson.
That'd be great. That'd
because
be
you
killer.
have Windell Robinson as your number 3, Neighbors as your 1, and Cornell Tate as your number 2. And I think Cornell Tate and Jackson Dart, that connection would be pretty dope. What do you think, Kodak?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like Cornell Tate and with Jackson Dart connection would be pretty dope, especially with the deep ball. He'll have 2 deep threats because that's one thing that Cornell Tate is great at is the deep ball. So you have Malik Neighbors on one side, and then you have Tate on the other side, and then Wendell in the middle. I mean,
I've been calling it, haven't I, Shooter?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'd be definitely that'd probably be one of the best receiving rooms in the whole league. But I do want to ask Jesse, what do you think about Mendoza? Do you think that he's the blue chip prospect that everyone's talking about, that he's the best prospect they've seen in maybe the last 10, 15 years?
I mean, he's not one of the. He's one of the best prospects they definitely had, and this is the perfect situation for him because Pete Carroll's gone, but guess what? Tom Brady's dead. Tom Brady's taking over. Tom Brady says he's taking over. If anybody's taking over, I'd rather have Tom
number
Brady.
one consultant.
Exactly. I'd rather have Tom Brady as number one consultant help teaching me the game because how many rings he got?
So that means no more broadcasting from him?
No, he's gonna do broadcasting, but like when they're hiring GMs or hiring head coaches, Tom Brady's basically a part of like the Raiders brain trust.
Exactly.
So he's like almost with the owner. He's even above the GM and the coach.
Exactly.
I think Mendoza, depending on what the coach is, but to me Mendoza reminds me of a Kirk Cousins. A little bit better of Kirk Cousins.
I can see that.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's a nerd. But you know, he seems like a good guy.
He is a good guy.
Good. You know, he makes smart decisions. But I just feel like, will he be able to rally the team? Like, does he have that swagger like Jackson Dart? Because Jackson Dart, you know what I'm saying, like rallies everyone up. Like, you know what I mean? Like the whole team is willing to run through a brick wall for him. Now, I don't know if Mendoza's like character. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking in circles, but I don't know like how
he has an it factor.
I mean, he's a good player, but I don't know like if he's gonna be able to like motivate the team. Like, is the team gonna get behind him? That's what I'm saying. Like, how is he gonna deal with adversity?
Yeah.
I mean, true, but I mean, he's gonna be with the Raiders. So the person's gonna bring that intensity is Max Crosby. He's gonna hype that team up, get them ready, and then they still got Ashton Genty, the running back, who's he can definitely do something. I mean, he didn't really get a chance to show a lot this season, but I mean, I really want to see what the Jets do because I mean, Dante Moore. I mean, he still hasn't said he's gonna come out. I mean, it really depends on how he does against this bowl game. I think they go against Mendoza in Indiana, so I mean, I definitely want to see how that goes. If he does real good that game, I can definitely see him going out.
He's gonna hate playing for the Jets.
No, I mean he's right now he's real good. He's fast. He's threw over.
He's good, but I mean I don't know like if Aaron Glenn's a good coach.
I think Aaron. I mean, hey, we definitely have to see. I mean, they didn't get any interceptions this season, the Jets. So we're gonna definitely have to see what they do in that department. But when it comes to the quarterback field, I mean, I feel like he's a very good quarterback. He knows how to throw the deep ball. He has a couple of long passes over 62 yards.
I think he's gonna be better than Mendoza.
I mean, he may not be better than Mendoza, but I mean, I feel like he's in a better situation because I feel like they got a running back. They got Breece Hall. Breece Hall for the Jets is real good. They got a number one wide receiver that's good. All they have to do is do something with the defense. Because then I forgot with Sauce Gardner. Didn't they get a bunch of draft picks for Sauce Gardner? So, I mean, I feel that they're going to do something with that. And then moving on with the Cardinals. I mean, I'm surprised with the Cardinals. Jeremiah Love, it really depends on how the coach does. Because remember, they just lost a coach. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes.
Yeah.
They got James Conner as their running back. But, I mean, I feel like they do need an O-line. But, I mean, if you don't go O-line, I mean, I guess.
Here's what I think, Kodak.
With who? With the Cardinals?
Number 1, Mendoza. Number 2, of course, if he comes out more. 3, where it gets interesting, I think I would get Spencer Fano. The guy from Utah. Because Arizona, they could go running back, but I think typically they're going to need an offensive lineman instead.
Sure. I'm not sure.
Either. And then number 4, I think possibly Tennessee could either get Alvaro Reese or they could
Carter Tate. They definitely need a wide receiver too, because their wide receivers have been dropping a lot of balls.
Would you be sick?
But then I mean, you have to get the other.
But they would probably get Downs, the Giants.
No, then that means you would have to get. Then that means you either end up getting Caleb Downs or get the other wide receiver from Arizona State.
No, I don't. Yeah, but
he's the second best.
There's another one from USC.
Oh, the USC. I mean, he's all right. Yeah,
he's
true.
a slot guy.
I can definitely see that. And then also, I mean,
but the Giants would have to trade up probably back to get him. But yeah, they do need Cornell Tate in a sense.
And then moving on to the draft, to the draft order on this side. I mean, when I'm looking at the teams that's not in the top 10, looking at the Dolphins first. I mean, I feel like they definitely need to go defense, or they need to beef up that wide receiver core. Because I mean, Tyreek Hill is gone. I mean, we still don't know if he's gonna be coming back or not. McCoy always says all the time, like, he may not be coming back. Tyreek Hill
might never come back.
The wide receiver for the Dolphins, so I definitely feel like they need to do something with that. Help with Wandale, and also, I mean, with the Cowboys, I feel like Cowboys is going defense. I mean, their offense is pretty stacked. They got 2 wide receivers. They got a good running back. The O line is pretty decent, so I really feel like they're gonna go defense, and then that's cheating. The Rams may be building for. You think the Rams gonna get a quarterback in the first round? Because Matthew Stafford is getting up there.
Yeah, but I don't know what quarterbacks are. Besides,
you got Beck from Miami.
He could, yeah.
You got Ole Miss quarterback also.
Oh shit! Hey, the Dolphins could take him. I think the Dolphins are going to go quarterback.
Ooh.
Get rid of Hawk Tua.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen a lot of rumors about Hawk Tua.
Or, yeah, because I don't think the Saints. I think if the Saints should take that quarterback.
Saints got enough quarterbacks. They got I think they finna stay with is it Spencer? Is it
no, the other guy.
There's a Rat. I forgot his name.
He's okay. What do you think? No, the guy.
I forgot the quarterback. I didn't talk about him, but yeah. Why are you looking that up? Yeah, him. He's good. I feel like they got too many quarterbacks. They got Tyson Hill still.
But I'm telling you, the Dolphins are gonna take that guy Trinidad. They need a quarterback. They're not gonna go with Ewers. They're taking.
What is it? That Tyler dude?
Yeah.
Tyler's. Yeah.
Was it Tyler Show?
Yeah, Tyler Show. I thought it was.
How many yards did he have?
Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, I thought it was Spencer Rattler.
How many yards did Tyler have?
And then while he's looking that up, I mean, with the Ravens, with the Baltimore Ravens, what do you feel like they need to do?
Defense.
They definitely need to beef up that defense because I mean, Humphrey.
He had 2,384 yards, which was 25th, 10 tutties, 6 interceptions, and a 49.2 QBR, which was 21st. Jackson Dart had 1,200 yards.
Horrible. Now he's joking with you. And then on top of that, moving on to the next team, the Ravens. Yeah, the Ravens need to go defense and beef up the defense. Marlon Humphrey has been he's been getting hurt, so they beef up that. The Jets pick again at the 16.
Yeah.
So they get a quarterback. So what do you think? They gotta go defense.
Jackson Dart actually had 2,272, which was 26. 15 tutties, 5 interceptions, which was 4th, and a 57.8 QBR, which was 18.
Ooh.
I told you. He's a stud.
I like that.
He's better than Shador.
Definitely.
No, I mean, Shador had a better record this year.
I feel like if Baines from Miami, the defensive end Baines from Miami isn't taken, the Jets are definitely going to take that because they definitely need some defensive linemen.
What about running back?
They already got Breece Hall.
He's gonna be a free agent.
I mean, they're gonna. If they show that,
they're gonna have to
bring the bank. You think?
Well, not only that, but they're gonna have to really sell Breece Hall to let him know, like, hey, we have a plan.
They gonna franchise.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna franchise tag him just like they did Le'Veon Bell.
But comment down below what team
hated that.
What your team should do. Do y'all need a receiver, a quarterback, lineman? Comment down below what your team needs. Comment down who your favorite draft pick is. Who are you high on? Who are you low on?
What about
put it in the comment section down below.
Defense. The Vikings.
The Lions need to fire their coach.
The Vikings should probably go
defense. They go on defense.
No, they should go tight end.
I like it.
Trade Hawkinson or cut him. Giants would gladly take him.
But speaking of going in a different direction, let's talk about what all these franchises are doing. They're firing everybody. Everyone's got a hit. The Ravens did a hit today, and it looks like, the Giants did it earlier. Everyone's getting fired. What do you think about this, Kodak? Let's play the video and see what y'all think.
Yeah, a dramatic decision did not come about in the matter of minutes, Tom. It really was the product of several conversations between Eric DeCosta, the general manager, between John Harbaugh himself, between players, soliciting plenty of opinions from players, from coaches. And yes, it did seem like John Harbaugh himself, to my understanding, was surprised, felt he was in good standing, wanted to run it back with his current staff, including the offensive coordinator Todd Monken, including defensive coordinator Zach Orr, planned to be with the Ravens for years to come until he was informed that he is out. Now, as far as why John Harbaugh is out, among the reasons, it is not just they didn't go far enough in the playoffs. My understanding, after talking to several sources involved, is that simply Harbaugh lost the locker room. But at the end, players just simply had doubts about whether or not they wanted to play for him as their head coach. The opinions of players, Judy, was valued here. It was listened to. It went to all levels, and it's not just Lamar Jackson. Now, it sounded like to me, with Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson not being on the same page, and it continued throughout the locker room. Maybe not 100%, but more than enough for the Baltimore Ravens to say, among the reasons to move on, this was a big one. John Harbaugh, of course, out now as Ravens coach.
Man, before I even let y'all speak, I knew that this was coming. The Ravens are done. Lamar Jackson is done. Lamar Jackson will never make a Super Bowl. And we saw the writing on the wall when we were already talking about Lamar Jackson earlier this year, that he was late to practices, missing practices. They couldn't have any AM practices because he likes playing video games up late and he doesn't get up in the morning.
Didn't they take the game room away?
They took away the game room in the locker room whenever they were having a losing record. I mean, so him and the coach has been butting heads the whole season. And when you're the MVP player, he probably feels like, in the pro leagues, you're making more than the coach. So you think that I am the franchise, that he's not the franchise. And, I agree that he probably did lose the locker room, but this is Lamar Jackson's fault. You lead by example, and Lamar has consistently shown that he doesn't know how to lead by example, and he got his coach fired because all his coach wanted to do was hold him accountable. And I thought this was very surprising, but I guess they really didn't like him because, after losing to the Steelers and getting embarrassed that way, you would think that they would give him a week or so, but they didn't even wait more than a couple days before they kicked him out the door. So I think this is all Lamar Jackson's fault, and I think that the Ravens are probably set back another decade now, and they won't win anything until Lamar Jackson is gone. And we had all those rumors about Lamar Jackson going to the Dolphins. I think that was just to scare the front office and the leadership into firing Harbaugh, and they finally did it, even though he actually didn't deserve it. He wasn't problem. It was a lot of the guys in the locker room and the problem, not showing up, having major mistakes from Lamar himself to Flowers, to Andrews. Everyone had been making major mistakes for years, and the fumbles and everything. So, but everyone else got rid of their coaches as well. But I just wanted that to be said about Lamar Jackson and his team.
Exactly. And I mean, and to answer your question from earlier, I mean, I'm still shocked at the whole Raheem Morris situation, because that whole situation, I felt like he didn't have a quarterback. I mean, first you had Kirk Cousins, then he got hurt. Then you had Penix, and Penix got hurt. Then it started flip-flopping back and forth. Like, you never knew what quarterback was from the start. The quarterbacks had a slump. So, then on top of that, he ended up ending the season at least win at least 8 games, the same amount he won last year. So I thought he would have at least had enough time to at least buy at least one more season to see exactly what he can do. And then on top of that, he did make some good picks. So he did do some good things for the Falcons. So I am shocked about that. And then also to add to the whole QB versus coach controversy, I feel like Kyler Murray is the reason why Jonathan Gannon is fired, because the Cardinals coach, that one came out of nowhere. The Cardinals, they had a running back problem. The running back was injured.
Well, what do you think about, I want to ask you this real quick since you're kind of touching on it. What do you think about franchises kind of picking their quarterback over the coach? Like we saw Lamar had, his problems with Harbaugh. We see Gannon had his problems. And then Stefanski, with Kyler Murray, and then Stefanski having his problems, with Shador. So they all went with the player over the coach.
Well, right, but here's the thing, though, Shooter. So when we get to Gannon and Kyler Murray, Kyler Murray was immature. He was having issues with Cliff Kingsbury.
It's the same, Cliff Kingsbury
wanted him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, he had issues with Kingsbury, and it transitioned all the way with Gannon too as well. And you had ex-players speaking out about Kyler Murray's immaturity as well. Now, when it comes to Stefanski never wanted Shador Sanders.
Yeah. Right.
Now, the media, I understand that it looked like Stefanski did sabotage him, especially like when they went for 2 and decided to have him out. Also, when he didn't get any first-team reps. Yeah, that's a very bad look. But ultimately, it comes down to Stefanski didn't want Sanders. And I felt like
he didn't want anybody.
The GM was baited into drafting him by the owner. Or, matter of fact, I think it was the GM that wanted him.
Well, that was the whole weird thing with the organization. We even covered it, that no one wanted to take credit for drafting Shador. The coach was like, I didn't do it. The GM was like, I didn't say to do it. And then the owner was like, I didn't say to do it. So nobody drafted him, but we drafted him.
Right.
It was just a whole weird situation. And then for them to be like such haters on him, and then he has a couple good games, and then they're ready to turn on everyone else. It's just funny how things go in the NFL. And
no, I agree. But what I'm saying is when it comes down to, quarterbacks and the head coach, you got to make sure that the quarterback and the coach are 100% in sync. They don't have to necessarily like each other, but they have to respect each other. They both have to understand what the plan is. The coach has to, work to his quarterback skill set, and then the quarterback has to make sure that he trusts and buys into the coach's scheme. And I don't think that was the case with Gannon and Kyler Murray, and I don't think that necessarily was the case with Lamar and Harbaugh. I think at one point it was, but then it pretty much fizzled out because Lamar pretty much, couldn't. To me, I felt like Lamar has shown flashes, and last game was not on Lamar.
No, it really wasn't.
It really wasn't, and I think Lamar is upset a lot of the times.
Really, Derrick Henry,
so he didn't
Flowers,
want anybody. He didn't want Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't want Deshaun Watson. He didn't want Shador Sanders. He didn't want anybody.
Which if you're looking back at it, there's a reason why Houston let Deshaun Watson go, other than just the allegation. We're not going to get into that, but I felt like if they, I don't know, but anyways,
he didn't have to. So basically, he's been sub. So it looks like Kevin Stefanski's never had control of this team from day one.
He got the most out of Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, he did get the most out of Kirk Cousins. He couldn't get
the most out of Baker Mayfield. I think Stefanski's
a terrible coach.
I think so?
I don't think he said he's going to probably get a job off of his name. But now that I'm looking back at his track record and situations that he's been in, he's kind of made the wrong decision every single time. So if I'm a franchise, I would not want him.
Did he sign Johnny Manziel too? Or was it just Baker?
No.
Oh, he just had Baker.
But look, okay, so start from Harbaugh. So Harbaugh, to me, was at its best in 2023 when he had Mike McDonald, which is now the Seattle Seahawks head coach. He was a defensive coordinator.
True.
They were ranked number 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They had a number 1 ranked defense. Mm-hmm. And they're the one that lost to the Chiefs in the AFC championship, right? That's when they, yeah. So, did they make the AFC Championship in 2023?
I think so.
I know they made it. I don't remember the exact year, but yeah, they made it a few years ago.
But but Harbaugh being a good offensive-minded coach, he had McDonald, who was a good defensive-minded coach. So they balanced each other out. And then when McDonald left, I felt like the defense kind of took a spin. You know what I mean?
Took a
step back.
True.
Because Harbaugh also had to worry about the defense too, because the defensive coordinator that they brought in wasn't good. And plus injuries as well has been a factor. I think ultimately, all good things must come to an end, and it was just time. Because, Baltimore just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They haven't been to the Super Bowl. They were heavily favored to be Super Bowl champs, which I thought was crazy. I did not buy the Ravens to be a Super Bowl threat this year. I thought they were going to make the playoffs and maybe make it to the divisional round and then lose. But I did not have them going to the Super Bowl this year.
Definitely didn't.
But ultimately, I think that it was time to move on.
Well, I just want to ask real quick, with all the reports coming about Lamar Jackson's bad behavior and him getting possibly traded to Miami or somewhere else, and then it ends up that the coach gets fired.
It won't work in Miami because their head coach, I think McDaniel.
Are you surprised that they chose Lamar over Harbaugh, or are you even though Lamar hasn't been a good
Harbaugh's been
a good player for the franchise, he hasn't acted right or controlled himself. Are you still surprised that you given
what has Lamar really done, Shooter? Like bad though. Like you've never really seen. Like okay, all these reports legit though.
Well, yeah,
I'm pretty sure they are. Him being late, all that stuff. You're pretty sure.
Yeah, him being late, but I'm talking about him playing the video games and all that.
I'm pretty sure. See, if you're up late, you're playing a video.
But like we hear all this stuff with Kyler Murray
doing the same thing.
Doing the same thing. It's not it's common with guys now. With guys these age, these guys in this age group that they're addicted to video games and.
Or Lamar just knows how to portray himself as the good guy.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I just wondered if those reports were fake to scare the franchise into firing the coach, or I wonder if it was all part of a bigger plan.
It was probably all part of a bigger plan, but I mean, he's been there for at least he's been there for at least 18 years. So I mean, he's been there long enough. But I mean, what we really need to talk about,
fired, baby.
What we really need to talk about is that Pete Carroll, because Pete Carroll was only with the Raiders for 1 year. Tom Brady is the reason why Pete Carroll is there. No, why he is there. He's the one to pick Pete Carroll. Because now he's over here saying like I'm gonna take full control. Is real funny because he did the same thing last time. He's the reason why Pete Carroll was there, but he didn't have full control because he didn't want Geno there. He never signed up. That was one thing.
He never signed off on Geno.
So yeah. So I feel like that's the whole thing, and I feel like that's why Tom Brady's asking for full control because he doesn't want that situation to happen again where
he doesn't get the guys he wants.
He doesn't end up getting the guys he wants. So that situation is crazy. I mean, the Raiders is a definitely good spot, but we want to talk about what do you think is the best coaching spot destination? If you was a coach and you had to pick between any of these teams, what team would you go to?
Atlanta, New York, or Las Vegas?
Why Atlanta?
Why Atlanta?
They don't even have their franchise quarterback. Yeah, they have Bijan Robinson
and Kyle Pitts,
and they have
London. Yeah. Drake London.
I just feel like with the injuries and everything that they're not that terrible of a team, so I don't think they're that far off. And if you're a coach there, you could probably get where you get to pick your quarterback.
Find a quarterback.
And you could find a quarterback, either draft one or trade for one. And
take Mac Jones.
Yeah, that's 100% what I would do. I'll get Mac Jones. And, you would be not that far off from being right in the playoffs or in the hunt. I don't think with Atlanta. New York, I think because of location and young players, with Jackson Dart and Neighbors, and they're probably going to get some more young talent in the draft. New York would be a fun, exciting team. And Las Vegas, Tom Brady's behind you, and you're playing in freaking Vegas, Party City of the United States. They got the best new arena.
Yep.
So it's a lot of newness, a lot of funness there. So I think those would probably be my top three destinations. Cleveland sucks. No one ever even wants to go there, visit there. Arizona's so hot, like your shoes will melt if you're outside too long. And Tennessee's too country for me.
Facts. And I'm doing the same thing I'm doing the same thing you doing. I'm picking the same thing.
And no one's gonna coach for Baltimore because no one wants to coach the Ratbirds.
Horrible. But I mean, and that's how it's going on with the NFL, man. The NFL is cut. As soon as that ball dropped, they cut everybody, man.
I thought they were gonna be nice to Harbaugh and like give him a week or something, but just to lose to your rival and get cut like within 48 hours, they really did him dirty after 2 decades of decent and winning 1 Super Bowl. So
at least he lost. Raheem Morris won the game. He got fired.
Yeah.
It's even
no,
worse.
but I mean, would you rather win the game and get fired and win out with a good W, or lose to your rival and get fired? That's gotta sting even way worse.
That definitely has to sting even worse.
Tomlin's like, I'll put you in this world, I'll take you out of it.
Right.
But let's go ahead and jump into our favorite segment, Seth's winners and losers.
And I'm mad right now because the freaking Spurs lost by 1 point.
Ooh.
Go Spurs, go. Who they play?
Memphis.
But what do you think, Seth? Who is on your top of your list of winners and losers? Who are you starting off with?
All right, so I'm going to start with my Week 18 losers. And top of my list is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Tampa Bay Buccaneers missing the playoffs for the first time in 6 years. Finished the season 8-9, going 3-3 in the division. At one point, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were 6-3, only losing 1 game in September, which were the Eagles, 31-25, and then in October to the Lions, 9-24. That was that Monday night when Mike Evans, I believe, got that injury and he left the game. And in the whole month of November, they only had 1 win, and they won 17-20 against the Arizona Cardinals and got lucky. And then they got blown out. They got blown out 7-34. I think it was the day after. It was that Sunday following Thanksgiving on prime time to the Rams, and then Baker ended up getting injured as well. And they ended up going 2 out of 11. No, they won 2 out of the 8 last games. And yes, I understand Baker Mayfield at one point was hurt. I understand Bucky Irving got hurt. I understand Mike Evans got hurt. And I also understand that Chris Godwin also got hurt as well. And he got hurt last season and didn't come back fully healthy. But bottom line, it comes down to coaching. And Todd Toilet Bowles does nothing to motivate that team. And I told you and I told Kodak that Baker Mayfield's the head coach of that team. Everyone does their own thing, and when Baker's on, everyone else is on. But when Baker has a shit day, everyone mentally clocks out because Todd Toilet Bowles does nothing to motivate that team. He makes no adjustments, and there's just no reason why, you should have lost that game against the Falcons. There's no reason why you should have lost to the Saints, and there's no reason why you should have lost to the Panthers, and especially losing to the Dolphins. That's just pathetic.
Yeah, and who loses to the
Toilet
Dolphins?
Bowles should have been fired. I mean, I think he's just a better defensive coordinator, but I mean, yeah, man, and he's definitely got to be on the hot seat next year. Definitely. So unless they make the playoffs next year, he's going to be out. And Baker Mayfield also regressed as well, and then just completely chalking Emeka Egbuka. When Emeka Egbuka was one of the reasons why you started off 6-3, because Emeka Egbuka was actually getting involved. Yes, I understand Emeka had some drops too as well, but that's when you come in, Baker, as the quarterback and working with him, man. And Emeka was only getting 4 targets, which is just ridiculous. The run game went to shit. I understand the offensive line was hurt, but I mean that backfield now is just a complete mess. Bucky Irving looked like a top 10, top 5 back. Now he's looked like a top 15. And yeah, man, so Tampa definitely needs to fix the defense and the offensive line in the offseason because they
let me down. Baker Mayfield was a coin seller.
They got the skill set on the wide receiver position, and they definitely got talent in the backfield, but they need to fix that offensive line and fix that defense. My next loser is the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, just a pathetic performance. I'm very disgusted and disappointed in Shanahan. I mean, that was a terrible game script, made no adjustments. CMC's game script was complete chalk. Brock Purdy is cheeks. I mean, he just played terrible. San Francisco got outplayed in every aspect. Passing yards, rushing yards. They even were more penalized. I mean, San Francisco threw for 120 yards. I mean, that's pathetic. And getting shut out 13-3 at home is unacceptable. And that is definitely not a good look going into the playoffs, especially on the road to Philly. Yeah. So this is, to me, the psychological icing on the cake. They're done. I do not see them bouncing back. I don't. San Fran is done. My next loser is the New York Giants. Congratulations, Giants. You overachieved to underachieve once again. A meaningless game. Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys threw the game, and fuck you to the Dallas Cowboys coach. That was a dick move because you knew what was at stake for the Giants. You knew if the Giants lost, that they would at best get the number 2 pick, which possibly a team that needed a quarterback could trade up. But unfortunately, since you decided to sit Dak Prescott, the Giants ended up winning. But back to the Giants, I mean, I just don't get like that win. Like, yeah, okay, it was a statement game for Jackson Dart, and he needed to play because pretty much he was kind of, I wouldn't say doubting himself, but people were chirping in his ears about, especially if the Giants get the number 1 pick, are they going to trade for Mendoza? And that kind of pissed him off. Oh, yeah. And especially noise really came out when Kafka completely chalked his game script against the Vikings. I mean, completely chalked. And Kafka was a complete asshole for that. That was a dick move on his behalf. But bringing back Joe Sheen, the Giants GM, also he's coming into year 5. I mean, just not a good GM. And Joe Sheen's record as a GM, he's 22-45. 22-45. Only 1 year's made the postseason. 2022 draft was absolutely
sounds like LeBron's finals record.
Was disappointing because you had the fifth pick. You got Kayvon Thibodeau, who is a good player. But then the 8th, you got Evan Neal. Bust, bum, he's out. He's going to be off the team, probably even out of the league. Okay, you got Wandale Robinson, even though you could have drafted George Pickens ahead of him. But you got Wandale Robinson, who got 1,000 yards finally. Okay, I'll give you that. And then next year, 2023, you got traded up to get, you know who you traded up to get? Deontay Banks, who's a bum. Who sucks.
Wait, didn't y'all also draft another defensive tackle, defensive player who's now on another team that's balling out now?
Oh yeah. Leonard Williams.
Yep.
Well, Dave Gettleman traded for him in 2019, but that trade was part of the Brian Burns trade, I believe.
Burnt you.
Hey, we got Brian Burns, but yeah, I mean, that was disappointing. You know, the fact that he let Leonard Williams go. Okay, he went ahead and he drafted Malik Neighbors. Okay, that was a layup. Okay, you got Tyron Tracy, 5th round.
Go.
You got Scatterboo. Okay.
Go.
But you know what kept his job? The Jackson Dart. When he didn't even want Jackson Dart. That was Daboll. If you go back and pull up the clip, he says, hey, if you're comfortable, you want to draft him, you can draft him. Yeah. But if he's not the guy, pretty much he's saying you're going to take the fall for it.
Yeah.
So he used Brian Daboll to get Jackson Dart, to get a quarterback. He used him. And then when the Giants started losing, mainly because of the defensive coordinator who Brian Daboll wanted, it was an easier fallback to be like, okay, well, at least I'm the GM. I make the call. So I got the quarterback, even though it's going to look like I got the quarterback when typically I didn't want him. But you're the one who wanted to bring in Daboll. I mean, not Daboll, but
Dart.
No, not Dart. Shane Bowen, the defensive coordinator.
Oh.
So, yeah, that was easier for him to fall back on. But yeah, I just think that the Giants, depending on who they get, it's going to be tough. They can make it right by getting the right coach, but will they get the right coach? So Joe Sheen, the GM, has to hit on 4 picks. 4 picks have to be Pro Bowl players. How he hit last year, Abdul Carter, that's still up in the air, but he showed what he was capable of the last 2 games. So let's see what Abdul Carter does next year behind a new regime. Also, let's see how Scatterboot comes back. But back to what I'm saying, he has to hit on his free agents. His draft pick, if he gets Cornell Tate has to be a Pro Bowl player. He has to be. There's no if, buts, what's about it. And 3 other players, or maybe even 4, have to be Pro Bowl players. Because the Giants can't fuck around anymore. They need to get back to winning. Next, I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. Just pathetic performance. I mean, that's just a disgrace. They should not have lost to a bum Browns team.
Like he gave up that sack?
Just disgusting.
He gave it up, man. That was so weak.
Burrow
took a dive, man.
Yeah, Burrow did take a dive. And I told y'all, man, Burrow's at the point where he plays when he wants to play. I wouldn't be surprised if something comes out about him throwing games or some shit. And this ain't rage bait. He threw that game against the Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
And he took a dive for the sack. You agree, Kodak?
And then they showed him in the after-game press conference where he was more worried about styling his hair than about the loss.
Yeah, he doesn't care. And
he didn't care at all.
And that, to me, goes back to Zach Taylor's completely lost that locker room. And then also Jamar Chase is too outspoken, like about the wrong things. Like about, it should have been a flag this, should have been a flag that. And then how he started that crap with Ramsey, spit on him. And if I'm the Bengals, I know it sucks. You might have to cut bait with him, man.
Send him to the Steelers.
What?
I will take him tomorrow.
You want everybody. But yeah, I mean, that is quite funny how every time you turn around, it's always Jamar Chase is always in interviews with the camera in his face and the microphone. Yeah. He's always talking like, don't you got T. Higgins? I never see T. Higgins talk. It's always you talking. Which is always crazy.
T don't want to talk.
You should trade him to Jacksonville.
I mean, they got a lot of
they can get Brian Thomas Jr. You don't think they'd take that?
Nah, I mean,
take
Miami.
Take that and a 2nd-round pick.
I've seen them take on Miami because Miami needs. Well, Jacksonville has like 3 wide receivers. They have 3 wide receivers, and they just drafted Travis Hunter, so they still got to work on Travis Hunter.
Depends what quarterback they get, but I don't think that Coach McDaniels can deal with Chase.
I mean, McDaniels still there.
Yeah, I don't think that coach can deal with Chase.
You think he can deal with Tyreek Hill?
No, but Tyreek Hill hasn't been as outspoken as Chase. Come on,
Tyreek Hill's always talking.
Yeah.
Well, he was. You're right, but
then he got his leg snapped. But let's go ahead and snap. Was that it?
And then my bad. And then last, last but not least, the Ravens losing a heartbreaker. I mean, John Harbaugh ended up getting fired, but the kicker, you got to make those fucking kicks. That's just dog shit.
Kick for a kick.
That's dog shit.
Our kicker missed the kick.
That's dog shit. Next, Seattle Seahawks for my winners. Congratulations, Seattle Seahawks, on clinching the NFC West. Sam Darnold, playing really, really well. Finally, didn't choke in the. Well, I mean, still got the playoffs, but he didn't choke so far. So I got to give credit where credit is due. Seattle's looking really, really, really good, shutting down, the San Francisco 69ers, and clinching the #1 overall seed. Number 2, Jacksonville Jaguars, clinching up the AFC South, right? Yeah, AFC South. 12-4. They host the Buffalo Bills, which is going to be very interesting. But I mean, Liam Cohen, I thought he was a lame duck. I thought Jacksonville was going to be bad this year. I was wrong. Got to give credit where credit is due. He's definitely transformed. Trevor Lawrence, and the future's bright. And then last but not least, Myles Garrett, 23 sacks this season. Even though Burrow took a dive, congratulations.
Strahan went at him and said he didn't get my record. He played an extra game. He goes, so I still have the record for
16, 17 games.
Yeah, for 16 games.
I did see him doing that.
Brian Burns was pretty close.
He definitely was. But there you have it. Seth's winners and losers, man. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment button, that subscribe button. Also, man, make sure to sign up for Prize Picks. My coach just showed you $20 for the 500. 500. You know what you can do with that? It's a new year. You can do a lot with it. But I mean, moving on, what we got to talk about next, co-host?
We got to check the updated leaderboards for the big game picks. I'm still at number 1, even though Jesse did have a 7-1 week when it came to big game picks. He's still a couple games behind me. And Seth, I think I'm not sure if you had a 4-4 week or something, but you are now at 69 and 61. So you got to do some catching up. Now that we're in the playoff rounds, every week there's less games. We do the top 8 games, but now it'll be, what are we going, 6?
We got 6, 4, 2,
1.
Oh, unless we gonna vote on, are we voting on the Pro Bowl? Bet on Pro Bowl game?
Yeah, we betting Pro Bowl.
Are we betting Pro Bowl?
No, we're not. And then we got big game bets. When betting is on the line, who is winning? And coming out of nowhere, Jesse absolutely dominated the bets last week, moving himself to the number 1 seed at 42 and 33. Seth dropped to 38 and 35. And I had a bad week, and I'm at 25 and 31. But I'm going to turn it around. I'm betting 15 times this week.
I told y'all, man. I told y'all the Commanders was gonna beat the Eagles, and it happened.
Yeah, you so sabotaged your own team.
That's because they didn't even play.
I mean, hey, listen here.
I didn't know, bro. Too, like I didn't have a phone.
It is it's like what you told me when Kansas City Chiefs lost, and I was like, only reason they lost because Patrick Mahomes got hurt. You was like, it is what it is.
Oh man. No, they pulled out last second. Screw the Eagles for being little turds and throwing the game. And because y'all still had something to play for, right?
I mean, you could have got a higher seed. We could have got the seed about the Bears got, and we could have ended up paying the Packers. But I mean, it's all right. We paying the 49ers. It's an even easier win.
Yeah, I mean, we will see. But yeah, those are the leaderboards. Are you ready to jump into the first game of the week?
What we got?
So we got the Los Angeles Rams at 12-5 going against the Panthers, who are 8-9 and snuck in. Now they're getting a playoff game at home. Now nobody is picking the Panthers, unfortunately, not even Vegas. The Rams are favored by 10 points. What do you think about that, Jesse? Do you think the Rams are going to dominate, or do the Panthers have a chance?
Man, I'm leaning towards Vegas, saying, man, what do you say, 10.5 points? 10 points, man. I'm going for that. I mean, Matthew Stafford right now is in the lead for being MVP. And on top of that, he's first in passing yards with over 4,000 passing yards and first in touchdowns. So, I mean, that's automatic. He's definitely finna show out. And if some grace of God happens that the Panthers somehow can stop the passing game by Matthew Stafford, Kyren Williams is still ranked 6th in rushing yards. So, I mean, they're definitely going to end up doing that because everybody knows when you go to the playoffs, teams try to eliminate your best weapons. So, I mean, if you eliminate Puka and Devontae Adams, you still got Kyren Williams that's gonna ball out. But I doubt that happens. And I mean, if everybody's in the comments talking about, oh, the last time the Panthers and the Rams played, the Panthers won 31-28. Man, Matthew Stafford had the worst game of his life. 2 interceptions. Both of those interceptions came the first quarter. One of them went for a touchdown, and then he fumbled the last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. So I mean, that game won't ever happen again. You will never see Matthew Stafford playing like that again. And ever since then, I mean, the Rams have stepped up. The defense has stepped up. The defense are now ranked 7th in sacks and 7th in interceptions.
I mean, the Rams they definitely have stepped up, and it's like they might be able to go on another run. Uh-huh. I thought the Falcons were actually going to be in and not the Panthers. Oh, I had it mixed up, yeah, because the way it had to break for them to get in. I mean, anything can happen on Sunday. They got to try to make some key plays, but I just think the Rams have too many weapons for them to slow them down. Like, no one's picking them, unfortunately.
Exactly. I feel like the Rams have too many weapons, and I feel like, I mean, right now the Rams are averaging like 30.5 points a game. So I feel like, I mean, with the Panthers, I feel like Bryce Young and them, they can't average throw up that many points in the game. And on top of that, I mean, if the game gets too far, I mean, that run game that the Panthers does have with Rico Dow, it won't happen. It won't definitely be seen any any day like this game. So yeah, I'm definitely going to Rams. I can see them winning at least by 8-10 points, like what Vegas said.
Yeah, I got the Rams in this game. I think they're going to be coming for revenge too as well, losing to them during the regular season. I definitely think that Matthew Stafford's got something to prove. This could be his last dance.
Oh, Matthew, you think if you don't win it?
I think if they win, yeah.
Wait. I mean, this is gonna be his last dance. It's the last season.
Yeah.
Win, lose, whatever. That's it.
Possibly, yeah. Because he already had that. Remember that
back
problems going into the season. I mean, luckily he's been healthy, but.
True. Yeah, true. I mean, I can definitely see that. That would definitely be crazy. But I mean, Sean McVay definitely has his team balling, showing out. I mean, last time they played, I mean, Panthers had to run the ball at least 40 times to at least beat the Rams. So I mean, I feel like if the Rams can make Bryce Young beat him with his arm, I feel like that's gonna give Rams the best chance of winning this game. Because like I just said, man, the Rams are ranked 7th in interception, so they're definitely gonna be able to get that. And then also, I mean, long as the Rams don't play down to their competition, because Sean McVay does have games where he does play down to the competition, like so I feel like if they beat them in the first half and they see that they're beating the Panthers too badly, then when the second half comes, they may end up taking their foot off the brakes, and then that's when Bryce Young's gonna beat you, because you definitely don't want to leave the game close, especially in the fourth quarter, because I think Bryce Young's already had at least 3 or 4 comeback fourth quarter wins this season. So you definitely don't want to do that. Definitely want to play it lightly with them. But moving on, man. Who you picking this game? You ain't tell me.
Oh no.
Are we all going Rams?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're
all
going
Rams,
Rams,
right?
Yeah, just from the conversation.
All right, so it looks like here, man, we all going Rams. If y'all think we tripping, y'all think we smoking, man, comment down below who you think is really gonna win this game, and tell us why, man. Tell us why you feel like the Panthers even have a chance of winning this. Because I mean, I feel like the wide receivers for the Panthers are inconsistent. I mean,
because Bryce Young's going for 6 tutties.
Man, y'all believing too much in the rookie, and I forgot what's the name of the other wide receiver that they have now, but they believe too much in that rookie. I definitely don't see it. But now it's time for prize picks. It's time to put some money in your pockets. So we got to talk about it. So we're going to start on the Rams side first. What do you feel? Matthew Stafford, you taking his passing yards, his touchdowns, taking his fantasy points.
Taking his fantasy points, Kyren Williams rushing yards.
Puka
Nacua. Receptions, targets,
fantasy.
Anything Puka. What about Devontae? Anything? Nothing on Adams? What about you?
Maybe his yards, depending on
what about you? Anything for Puka? Everything for Puka?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about for Bryce Young in the
Nothing.
Under.
Take the under.
Lord. Like I said, take the under.
He's a fade.
You think he's a fade for real?
Yeah.
Disrespectful, man. Y'all disrespecting the Panthers, man. But shout out to the Panthers for winning their division, man. I'm still surprised. It's a tough division. Hopefully they win it again next year. But moving on, man. Coach, what we got?
We got the Green Bay Packers at 9-7-1 going against the Bears at 11-6 at home. The Bears are favored by 1.5 points. But I got the Bears. Seth, what are you feeling about this matchup? You going with the Packers or are you going with the Bears at home at Soldier Field?
I mean, this isn't really a toss-up. I mean, the Packers do have the experience. They are seeking revenge.
True.
This is a toss-up, man. This is a toss-up.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's not. I mean, toss-up. It's not a toss-up at all, man. I'm going with the Packers, man. Packers are gonna march into Soldier Field and win. And you know why? Because it never fails, man. History always repeats itself. The first time QB is going to the playoffs and since 2014 have an 11-23 record. So that means it's most likely they're gonna lose because they never been there before. And guess what? Jordan Love has been there 3 times, and the last time he was there, yeah, you may say like he played last year. They got knocked out first round. They played the Eagles, and the Eagles ended up winning the Super Bowl. So if you're gonna lose to somebody, at least lose to the Super Bowl winning champions. So I mean, that's what ended up happening. I feel like with this game coming up, I feel like the Packers were arrested. The last, like you said, the Packers are looking for revenge because the last time they played, the Bears had to beat the Packers in overtime. And on top of that, you injured Jordan Love. You injured Jordan Love. You had the backup quarterback in, and then it took you had to go to overtime just to end up winning the game. And so I mean, that's why I feel like I have to go to the Packers. I mean, the Packers have the Bears number, and then on top of that, the Packers are also arrested. Jordan Love's arrested. Also on top of that, Josh Jacobs didn't play the last game. You already know how Josh Jacobs is. If he doesn't play the game he rested, the next game he's definitely gonna ball out. So yeah, definitely need to check on that stat. So yeah, man, I definitely have to go the Green Bay Packers. I just don't see the Bears end up doing it. I mean,
sorry to leave you hanging. Yeah, my headphones was messed up. But yeah, the Packers are getting their ass beat.
What?
It's not going to be close. I don't know why y'all are saying it's a close game. I have no faith in the Packers at all. I think the Bears are going to do it. I think Williams doesn't even have to have a strong game. The Bears' defense is for real.
They're ranked 22 in passes allowed and 27th in run defense.
Like I said, their defense is for real. Trust me.
I mean, they get interceptions. I give you that. They got a nice run. I give you that. The Bears have a run game.
I don't know. Everything I've been seeing on them is they're saying that the team is so good around him that Caleb Williams is basically able to be a game manager. And they're saying that a big part of that was the actual defense of the Chicago Bears. So I don't know if their ratings are kind of low for whatever reason, almost like the Steelers. Like we have a couple low ratings on defense here or there, but we actually are the number one scoring defense and have like the most takeaways. So we actually are number one in other defensive categories, even though we're like 25 in others. So I don't know how that kind of works out. So I think the Bears are kind of like that, but I just don't see it, man. The Packers are too injured. They've had too much go on. I don't see them coming out of this.
We got Michael Parsons injured, and we got Kraft, the tight end Tucker Kraft. He's injured, but I mean, we still got a lot of other weapons. We got Rome, we got Romeo Dobbs. We got a lot of other wide receivers. Christian Watson or Kirk? Was it a wide receiver?
Oh,
Watson.
Yeah, I get him and Kirk.
Yeah, Watson's real good for Green Bay, but yeah,
Watson,
he was
got a couple wide
hurt,
receivers.
Right? Let me. I got the.
While you bringing up the injury list, I'll continue talking. But yeah, the wide receivers for the Packers are a lot better than the wide receivers for the Bears. Because I mean, DJ Moore be getting like 2-3 passes a game. He really doesn't move the needle like that. I feel like this team is more of a they run the ball a lot. They run the ball a lot. Then they hit you with a couple play action passes, and that's how they get you. But besides that, I really don't see how I really don't see the Bears pulling this game off.
All their tight ends are injured.
Exactly. I mean, but we got everything else we need.
Yeah, I didn't see Watson on the injury report, so he's probably good.
Exactly. See.
But everyone else, man, look how long.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like this game is going to come down to the run game. Who can get the run game started first? Yeah.
Did Caleb Williams get hit in the head to show that he's actually questionable?
He's gonna, but you know,
he'll play, but
you know he's definitely gonna play. But yeah, I feel like this game's gonna come down to the run game. Who's gonna get the run game started first? Is it gonna be the Packers, or is it gonna be the Bears? Who's ever able to control the clock will be able to control this game. And on top of that, we got to worry about the weather because you see the picture you picked, right?
Yeah, it's snowball.
Exactly. They're already saying the weather's gonna be in the high 20s. So it's either gonna be between like 23 and 28. And there's a high chance of wind and snow.
It says it's like 30 degrees right now.
Exactly. That's right now. So I mean,
yeah, we'll see.
We could definitely gotta see what kind of game this is gonna be. I mean, if it's gonna be too much snow,
so we're all picking the Bears.
No, I'm picking Packers.
I got Packers.
You don't know, picking the Bears.
The Bears.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
We definitely have to bet on this.
Bet you too. I got lunch.
Ooh, that's 2 shakes on it. 2 shakes. So it looks like my coast is going Bears. Me and Seth, we going Green Bay Packers. But now it's time to talk about prize picks. We definitely got to talk about prize picks. We definitely got to put some money in your pockets. Co-host Seth, how you feel about on the Packers side? Who you got?
On the Packers
Jordan
side,
Love. What you got for Jordan Love?
I'd probably fade him.
Fade Jordan Love?
Yeah.
What about the running back?
I don't really like anyone in this game, bro.
What? You don't like the run? What about nobody on?
I'd take Watson's receptions if he's playing.
I mean,
I like that.
Maybe. Let me see.
Then on top of that, you got Caleb Williams.
I mean, maybe Josh Jacobs. Okay. I would probably take Caleb Williams rushing yards. I would also take Josh Jacobs fantasy score possibly, because I could see them in the red zone running the ball.
Okay. I definitely see that. But there you have it. We got the Packers. We got the Bears. Late night Saturday game. Definitely going. It's gonna be late night. It's gonna be a crazy one. Can't wait to see it. But next we got halftime show, man. You ready for the halftime?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Yeah, welcome to the halftime show, Tales from the Crib. We let you know what's new and what you can expect. We can check out our Tales from the Crib podcast. We just dropped a podcast on Monday. You never know when we're dropping a podcast there. But we're dropping a podcast. We got tons of clips, tons of fun. Tales from the Crib. Crib Reactions, our music reaction movie trailer reaction channel is killing it. I think we're right at 15K subs, so help us reach our next goal of 25,000 subs there. We got a Patreon for Crib Reactions, TFTC Gaming. We got a bunch of videos loaded up, so be on the lookout for that. We should have like 20 videos coming out for TFTC Gaming. And check out all the social medias. Link in description for all of our social medias if you want to hit us up on Instagram and be part of the Instagram community. But yeah, lots of fun. Comment down below what is your favorite channel of TFTC Networks and what else you want us to do. I don't think we can do much more than we're doing.
Exactly. And also, man, let us know what y'all did for New Year's, man. Our New Year's was crazy. We spent it at my Dodie house. He made that. I had that chili you made. It was good. Yeah, it was definitely good. He makes a chili. He makes a chili with ground turkey. I know. Y'all talk about like ground turkey. It's good. You gotta try it, man.
I didn't even know it was turkey.
That's how good it was.
Yeah.
That's how good it was. I had that, and I also had the cornbread. The cornbread was good. It had corn in it. And at first I was like, "What's this?" And I thought about it. I was like, "This is different."
I thought it was banana pudding.
For real?
No,
that's crazy. It's real corn pieces in it.
Yeah.
This guy here.
It's
But
like
I mean,
you.
New Year's was great. We spent time we spent time hanging with the crew. We watched some fireworks. We ate some food. We drank. We played some card games. It was a great team bonding moment.
It was.
But also we want to know what y'all did. Did y'all pop fireworks? Did y'all go to some party? Did y'all watch the ball drop? Did you kiss a girl under the mistletoe?
Did you pop a up?
Hey. Wrong show, Coach. Wrong show.
New Year's and 4th of July is the time.
Facts. It is. But now it's time to move on in halftime. Time to start back the rest of the show. What we got?
So we got the Bills that are at 12-5. They are on the road going against Jacksonville at 13-4. But the Bills are actually favored by 1.5 points. So they're calling it a close one. And I'm gonna have to say, I'm going Jags all the way, baby.
I
don't believe in Josh Allen. I know everyone's saying this is Josh Allen's year, that the Chiefs are out, that everyone's out of his way, that he has nothing to worry about, and that this is going to be their time. But I just haven't seen the consistency from the Bills. I mean, one week they look like world beaters, the next week they look like a JV team. So I don't know what Bills are going to show up. And Trevor Lawrence and the Jags are on fire. I've always believed in Trevor Lawrence, but the Jags seem to always have, injuries. But with them being healthy and ready to go and at home, I think everything's in Jacksonville's favor, and they're going to finally get over the hump. And, now that they're in the playoff games and win a playoff game, I think this is going to be another time where we say Josh Allen didn't get it done. What do you think about that, Jesse?
I mean, I feel the same way you feel, man. I gotta go with the Jacksonville Jaguars this game, man. We could definitely bet on it. Bet on shake on it. But yeah, like I said, man, I gotta go with the Jacksonville Jaguars on the whole point of they're number one in the run stop. And if you remember, like how I remember when Josh Allen and the Bills played the Houston Texans, and the Houston Texans were number one in the run stop, what happened? Bills got smacked. Bills lost. So I feel like this is the exact same thing is going to happen again. Then on top of that, I mean, right now, this is the perfect time for Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. The Jaguars are right now on fire. They're on an 8-game win streak. And within that whole 8 games, he has Trevor Lawrence has 18 touchdowns, 18 passing touchdowns in an 8-game win streak. So, I mean, they're definitely ready. They're definitely playoff ready. I feel like this is going to be a great game. What's the spread on this one for the Bills versus?
The Bills are favored by 1.5 points.
Yeah, I forget all that. I mean, I definitely have the Jags. I mean, ever since they They got Jacoby.
I would normally pick the Bills, but I just think that the Bills this year aren't as good as they've been in the past.
True.
So I think if there was the same circumstances a year or two ago, I would think that the Bills would be in line for the great run. But I think the Bills would have had won their division and would have had home field advantage, but they didn't do that. So now they're out here on the road, and I think that's just they're not going to get it done.
Now they have to be on the road. Then on top of that, Josh Allen has to be Superman. Like Josh Allen literally has to be Superman basically to win throughout this whole playoffs to make it to the Super Bowl. And I feel like this is going to be too much for him. I mean, they need a lot more than just him and what's the running back name again?
James Cook. Here's the thing.
What?
Shooter and Kodak. Josh Allen has experience. Buffalo Bills have experience.
True.
Jags don't have experience, and they have more pressure on them, believe it or not. Because think about it. Even though that, Josh Allen has to carry the team, the Jags are getting all this hype. Josh Allen, in his mind, is pissed. He's like, hey, wait a second. This is my year to win the Super Bowl. Because no Patrick Mahomes, no Joe Burrow,
no Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Still got Rodgers.
Josh Allen typically thrives these games. I could see the Jags maybe getting to a big lead, or I could just see the Bills just flat out just going there and just putting belt to ass.
Nah, I don't see no built to ass by the Bills. I feel like it's going to be more of a they're gonna the Jags are gonna control the clock. They're gonna run the ball a lot with Travis Etienne because he is ranked with eighth in carries, so they're definitely gonna be giving him the ball a lot to milk the clock to win the time of possessions. And then once it's that, Josh Allen window of making any errors is gonna get a lot smaller. He can't make any mistakes. This is the number one run stop. A lot of teams have problems with the number one run stop team. Look at Patrick Mahomes, even lost to the number one run stopping team.
And if the Bills lose this year, they might be in the same position next year. Patrick Mahomes is going to be out. He had a major injury, so he'll probably still be out. And if the team's doing bad, they might not rush him to play again. The Ravens are cooked,
So he has another chance.
Lamar Jackson and them, they fired their coach. I don't even have them making the playoffs next year, so I don't think he has to worry about them anymore. So
you feel like next year might be his year?
I think he's got a 2-year window,
3-year window.
But I think he messed up this year by not getting his team a better record. 12-5 is pretty good, but with that window, they should have done a little better. They did have a handful of games that they really did give away.
Yeah, they did. Yes, they definitely did. But enough about that. It's time to talk about prize picks. Time to put some money in your pockets. You already know how we do over here. Like my co-host said, $20 for $500. We're gonna try to do something like that here. So what you got, Coach? We're gonna start off with the Bills side first. What you got for Josh Allen? It's passing yards, it's rushing, it's
fantasy score.
Okay.
I could say you could probably take all of them, honestly, depending on what you're doing. Okay. That those would be good options. I could see him getting rushing if they he's gonna get at least 10. I think he could very easily do that.
Yeah, I could definitely see him doing that. And fantasy, then what about James Cook? What about James Cook in his fantasy?
I'm gonna say no.
You feel like no?
No. Okay. I don't feel like he's gonna get off this game. I feel like he'd be better with Etienne.
Yeah. Okay. True. If you had to take a running back instead of taking James Cook, take Travis Etienne, and then Trevor Lawrence. You take anything for Trevor Lawrence? Passing yards, receiving?
Probably same thing, same type of things. Fantasy, completions, passing yards.
Okay. I like that. Don't say TFTC Sports don't put money in your pockets, man. Make sure y'all take the picks down, write them down, man. Do the prize picks because you see we be winning. We definitely be winning. We just ain't no people that just be talking football. We watch football. We do everything, man. What you gonna say?
You made me forget. I already forgot. I think I was. Oh yeah. Me and Jesse picked the Jags and Seth picked the Bills, and we are betting on that. So you're ready for the next game?
Let's go.
We got the San Francisco 49ers at 12-5 versus the Eagles at 11-6 at home. Now the Eagles are favored by 4.5 points. Are you going with that, Kodak?
Of course, man. I'm going with that, man. Listen, man. The Eagles are definitely finna win this game. I mean, what our coach just did last game against the Commanders. I know a lot of people are mad. They was like, I didn't even think they're gonna rest the players against the Commanders. Man, don't worry about that, man.
They had a chance to improve their seating, but they didn't care.
Forget that. It was like either we gonna play the Green Bay Packers and play that. That's a kind of a hard win because Jordan.
I'd rather play the Packers than the 49ers.
Nah, because listen here, man. The 49ers are one-dimensional. They pass it to Christian McCaffrey. Seahawks just showed you the blueprint. Everybody that beats the 49ers show you the blueprint. You stop Christian McCaffrey, they have nothing else to do. You make Brock Purdy beat you with his arm. Shut down.
And he's not doing it.
Exactly. He's not doing this. But like I said, man, since we rested our people, we had a lot of people back. We got Lane Johnson back from the old line, for our old line, so that's definitely gonna help with Saquon in the running. That's definitely gonna help with Saquon in the running. Then on top of that, our defense got a lot more healthier, so that's definitely gonna help with us. And guess what happened to the 49ers? They played the Seahawks last game. They lost another person. They lost a linebacker. They lost Tatum. They lost Tatum Bethune, and he just replaced Fred Warner, the other linebacker. So he lost the 3 linebackers. So they cook. So who's gonna stop Saquon Barkley when he gets in the middle?
Nobody.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's gonna be able to.
I just don't believe in Brock Purdy. I mean, honestly, I know he's had a good game, but even him coming back after injury, he's had a good game and then a terrible game. I honestly really like the way the team, their energy and the way they played with Mac Jones. And it's so crazy that it's like every 3 years San Fran gets in the same situation where they had 2 quarterbacks and they got to do it. Because then they had the same thing with Alex Smith and Kaepernick.
Yep. Same thing with
Alex. Dealing with this.
Yeah, they always dealing with that problem. And you know what problem that the Eagles not dealing with anymore? We ain't dealing with no more offensive problems. Because I mean, if you heard the news, Devontae Smith and AJ Brown both 1,000-yard receivers. And guess what? Guess one problem the 49ers have? They have problems sticking receivers. They rank 25th in the passing defense. They're allowing at least over 232 yards passing. And on top of that, they dead last in sacks. So if you're not pressured, if you're not pressuring Jalen Hurts, what are you gonna do?
That's why people said that the Steelers had success against Baltimore, that they didn't have any defensive pressure. So Rodgers was able to sit back there and throw, and that's why a lot of people are actually going the other way. We'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, I'm going Eagles all the way. The graphic says the stage is set, and I think the stage is set for the Eagles to win this one at home. They might have a blunder next week, but at least they're going to beat San Fran this week. Seth, are you agreeing that with the Eagles winning the game?
Yes, I got the Eagles in this game.
Exactly, man. Because nobody believe in the 49ers. I mean, Brock Purdy was gone that long with the little turf toe injury. They got the whole what's the name? Brandon Ayuk. What's the name of the wide receiver? Brandon Ayuk. They have the whole wide receiver issue with the Brandon Ayuk. I mean, I like Brock Purdy beating you just by throwing to Juwan Jennings and Ricky Parcell. I doubt that. And you already know. I mean, yeah, you got Kerry Kittles, but the Eagles are great sticking tight ends. So I think Kerry Kittles.
George Kittle.
Kerry Kittles. I said Kittles. I was close enough.
Think about some Skittles.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, Eagles are great with stopping tight ends. So that's why I have to go with the Eagles. But I mean, hey, now it's time for prize picks. We got to put some money in your pocket because guess what? We are going Eagles. So we're going to start off with the 49ers side. What you think Christian McCaffrey's going to do?
I'm not taking nothing on
nothing
the 49ers.
On him? No. What?
I'm fading him.
Okay. What about
just AJ Brown?
AJ Brown and the Eagles?
Saquon rushing touchdown.
I
would actually Jalen Hurts. I'd probably take his fantasy, given that what you said about the secondary problems with the 49ers.
Oh yeah, 49ers. You have a horrible secondary. So yeah, once again they rank 25 in secondary, and once again they're gonna be leaving them a lot of time in the pocket.
AJ Brown's ready to eat. Jalen Hurts is gonna have time to throw.
Yep.
I mean it unless this just goes bonkers where we're reading all the tea leaves wrong, it looks like this is set up for the Eagles.
Yeah, but I doubt that. I mean, the way long, I feel like the only way the Eagles will lose this game is because of penalties, some ejections. Like, you know, the way that what's his name, Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle for the Eagles, how he got in trouble for spitting on Dak. So
oh yeah.
I mean, he does.
I would have done it too.
Horrible.
Screw that.
But yeah, that's who I'm going with. That's who we are going with. You guys comment down below. You got 49ers or you got the Eagles. But moving on, what we got next?
We got the Chargers at 11-6 on the road against the Patriots, who finished 14-3. The Patriots are favored by 3.5 points. It's a big matchup going on. A lot of people, though, are saying that the Patriots are frauds. I think they had the third or the second easiest schedule in the whole league, and they really didn't play that many good teams this year to get that 14-3 record. Seth, are you buying the hype? Are you believing in the Patriots at home, or are you taking the Chargers?
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the Patriots because the Chargers already can be consistently inconsistent. And look what the Chargers did last year against the Texans. Remember that playoff game?
Embarrassing.
Yep.
Yeah. So I learned my lesson with the Chargers. I'm good.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel the same way my co-host feels, man. I gotta go to Patriots. I mean, the last 3 games, man, the Patriots have been playing amazing. Over 108 points in just 3 games alone.
Yeah,
108 points. I mean, they've been balling out. Drake May is possibly finna win the MVP in the sophomore season. He's number 1 in QBR, 4th in passing yards, and number 3 in the passing touchdowns. So I mean, this is gonna be a great game, a great challenge for the Patriots, and I feel like the Patriots want to shut everybody up because, like you just said, you pointed out, they have like the second easiest schedule in the league, and they want to show you that when we play against tough teams like the Chargers, we still win. So I feel like this game is
lost to my Steelers.
Exactly, but when they play tough teams, they're gonna win. So they're gonna beat. I feel like they're gonna beat the Chargers. Justin Herbert's hand surgery is still questionable for me. I feel like that's definitely something that we definitely do need to keep an eye on. On top of that, I mean, this season right here for Justin Herbert is one of his worst sack seasons that he's ever had. I mean, he's been hit the most out of all the seasons he's been played. He's been hit the most. So I feel like the Patriots are going to be coming after him, basically get a couple sacks. I mean, if I feel like Justin Herbert hits the ground a couple times, that hand will definitely be affected.
It's funny, they're talking about the Patriots having the easiest schedule, and they're kind of getting one of the easier playoff schedule because out of who they could have played, I think the Chargers is probably like the easiest.
You think Chargers are easier than the Texans? I mean, it depends who you want to play. Do you want to play against a tough defense with the Texans and the Harbaugh
Patriots
quarterback?
Would struggle against the Texans.
Yeah, defense. I mean, I don't know.
But the quarterback, I don't feel like CJ.
I don't know.
CJ Stroud's the man.
CJ not better than
Herbert. CJ's getting carried by his defense.
Yeah, he is.
Exactly. He's getting carried by. He is definitely getting carried by his defense. But back to the Patriots. So yeah, like I mean, I got.
Scares me about the Texans. Like they're good. The Texans will win this game, but
we gonna talk about that one next. But yeah, like I was saying, so with the Patriots and the Chargers, I mean, and also with the Chargers, I feel like since Justin Herbert has his hand problem, and then also the run game isn't consistent for the Chargers at all. I mean, Omar Hampton still he's questionable. They down to like a second, third string running back. The Patriots are like top 10 in rushing and passing defense. So this should be a good game for the Patriots. Patriots definitely should win this one. They should at least win this one playoff game. And then I forgot who they play next. Do they play the Broncos? I guess if they play the Broncos next, if they win this game.
I mean, well, I got the board for us at the end, so we'll be able to take a look at who will think what and who will think will go where. But it's so we're all picking the Patriots. Fantasy, is there really anybody? I mean, maybe Drake May fantasy completions.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Drake May fantasy completions. Stephon Diggs, no man. If it's like 3 catches, yeah, I take that. If it's like 3.5, do not take that. It's a trap. It's a trap, man. It's definitely a trap. Also, let me see, Ramondre Stevenson, the running back for the Patriots. I definitely take his rushing. I feel like he may end up doing something. I mean, interceptions, I may take one. If it's a 0.5 interception on Drake May, I definitely may take that because the Chargers defensive cornerbacks are pretty good. Derwin James is definitely a good defensive back, so I definitely have to give that. And then on the other side, when it comes to the Chargers, I don't even know. I would take anybody on the Chargers side. That's all risky. Definitely all risky.
Yeah, I wouldn't take anything on that side.
But I mean, I could be wrong, man. Y'all guys comment down below.
I like Travion Henderson for sure.
Travion Henderson?
Rushing yards.
Okay. Yeah, Travion. Okay, I like that one too. But you guys comment down below. Who do y'all like during this during this game. Also comment down below, who do you pick during prize picks? But moving on, man, we got the game that everybody's been waiting on.
The game of the week, the Monday Night Football wild card matchup. We got my Pittsburgh Steelers at home at 10-7 versus the Texans, who are 12-5. The Texans are actually favored by 3, and I think we're going to be in the same predicament as last game. I think this is going to be a defensive game. It's going to come down to one play or two plays or a kick, or we're getting blown out. So that's the only way I think. I think it's going to be a close game or we're getting blown out. You know, the Texans defense, they got that great pass rush. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is really going to have the time to get the ball out. I mean, last game against the Ravens, he went 31 of 47 for 294 yards and a touchdown, averaged basically 10 yards. And what was his, let me see if I can see, his QBR was 90.2. So he did okay. He took 2 sacks. He didn't take too many hits. So he should be rested up and able to play. And a lot of people are saying that Rodgers looked like during the season he'd been saving himself a little bit, where if he knows he's going to get hit, he maybe throws it away or gets out of it early. But they think now that it's playoff time that he might stay in the pocket and take a couple hits. And he might have to do that against the Texans in their pass rush. We do got Metcalf back, which should be great, having our number 1 receiver option. But Washington, our great tight end, broke his arm, so he's still out. That hasn't changed. So our number 2 option is out of there. But Freiermuth, Austin, we're going to do it by committee. I don't know. I'm still picking the Steelers. I don't know if we're going to win past the next round, but we got to beat the Texans. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it like we did it last week. Gainwell and Warren are going to have their duo big game. I think that we're going to get a lot of check down passes, that they're going to try to bring the rush and just do the check down out of the backfield and let Warren and Gainwell get to work. But those are some of my initial thoughts. Jesse, are you right with me? Are you going with the Steelers, or do you think that Texans defense is going to be too much for old man Rodgers?
Man, you might be mad with me with this one, co-host.
You're going Texans.
I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers, man. You tripping? I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers, man. DK Metcalf and TJ Watt are both back. And on top of that, Aaron Rodgers been to the playoffs. Guess what? He won a Super Bowl. So he already know how it is. He knows the pressure. He knows the pressure, unlike CJ. I feel like CJ and them are going to fold. And on top of that, to make matters even worse, DK's been gone for 2 games. So that's 2 games where Aaron Rodgers has played without him. So if the
got the other guys involved.
Exactly. So if the defensive backs for the Houston Texans and the defense finds a way to block out DK from doing anything, it don't matter, because the Steelers have already got acclimated to play without him. And on top of that, the last game, Aaron Rodgers threw for over 294 yards. So, I mean, the Texans are in for a long day. And then to make matters even worse, I feel like when you go to the QB matchups, when you match up Aaron Rodgers and you match up CJ, I mean, like I said, CJ falls under pressure. I mean, when you pressure CJ, his passer rating drops down to 65.5. And guess what? The Steelers are great at? They're great at getting the sacks. They're ranked number 6 in sacks and number 9 in interceptions. So I feel like they're gonna be able to come after CJ Stroud, get the sack, and even if they're not able to get the sack, they're gonna be able to pressure him, and then that's gonna be able to get some tip passes, and then Jalen Ramsey and them gonna be able to get the ball, because
TJ Watt got a tip interception last game, so we could see that. Cam Hayward's been killing it, but god dang, I do got to call out Jalen Ramsey. If the Ravens didn't shank that kick, that game would have been completely on him. He got beat twice with the deep ball with the play action where Flowers snuck out the back. Same exact play, gave up 2 touchdowns on the same play, and then on the final play, before they kicked a field goal to get them in great field goal position, he jumped way too early and let him get a clean catch. I mean, I don't know what Jalen Ramsey are doing or what he was watching. Like, I know we were supposed to, got to watch for Derrick Henry and give help there, but you can't let nobody get deeper than you. And to let Flowers, their fastest guy, burn you twice in the same way, I mean, he's got to get it together. I mean, he is lucky. I'm really excited that Boswell, he ain't missed a field goal in like 20 years. and he missed, or an extra point, excuse me, and he missed that one. And I would have hated for us to lose to the Ravens just off of that dumb kick where, if they would have got it, we would have at least tied. But their kicker did the ultimate shankopotamus and cost them the game. But back to this game, for it being Monday night, Tomlin hasn't lost, a Monday night football game. He's lost 3 in 20 years, and every time that they've been home, he's undefeated. So Tomlin's record on Monday night at home is undefeated, and this is the playoff games. I think that's why the Steelers are going to do it. Tomlin loves Monday night. The Steelers love Monday night. We're at home. It's our time.
Luck's coming to the end.
Nah.
You ready? You're going to bet me and Jesse?
Yeah.
Ooh, you got to
bet $100. $100.
That means she's finna lose
bet
it.
$100. Come on,
100,000.
Let's bet $100.
Oh yes, I love when
Make
you
it
say
500.
that.
Let's go 50. We go 50.
Too late.
$50.
All right, $50.
You once again, you did it again, Seth. You bet 100.
You think I'm tripping over?
We gotta see how it go. But I doubt the same thing happens this time, like with Zay Flowers and the Ravens, because I feel like Jalen Ramsey and them were too busy worried about Derrick Henry, trying to stop Derrick Henry. But when it comes to the Houston Texans, the only thing the Houston Texans have is Nico Collins. They don't have any run game. The run game was ranked 22nd. They're ranked 22nd in the run game. So that's one thing you really don't have to worry about. So I feel like Cam Hayward in the D-line will be able to basically handle that portion. So,
I mean, yeah, you're coming off Derrick Henry, and he did get off a little bit early in the game, but they shut him down. They shut down a lot of the best running backs in the league this year. So,
they have no run game, so yeah, CJ's gonna have to beat him.
And is he gonna be able to do that with ultimate pressure?
Exactly. You already know what the playoffs are. They try to eliminate everything, so you only gonna.
Okay, the Steelers could win.
But guess what? You bet $100.
Bet 50, right?
50.
150.
Bet 50.
Jesse bet the 100.
Nah.
And then I bet 50.
Nah, but he bet.
The Texans beat the. Yeah, Steelers got a good defense.
This is a lie. So we bet one game, 2 games, we bet 3 games. Okay, 3 out of
6.
That's good. I mean, I like it. But enough about. Wait, we got to what prospects?
No, I'm not taking anyone in this game.
What? Nothing on Rodgers?
Nope.
No, DK. Jalen.
I would maybe take Gainwell's fantasy, but even that would be sweaty.
No.
I got a feeling.
Slam the under in this game.
It'll be a nasty defensive game, no scoring.
Yeah. This game is going to finish 7-3.
Maybe 16. I could see it be maybe 16.
12.
10.
16-10 or 16-13.
I can see that. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that. It's gonna be a crazy. Hopefully, old man Rodgers doesn't show up.
Hey, Metcalf got to make up for it.
Definitely.
He was out.
The game's gone. He got to do something.
Yeah, now he's rested. He has no excuse. He literally got to rest 2 weeks before the playoffs, so he should be healed up, full of piss and vinegar, ready to go. But yeah, nothing else on fantasy.
Okay, I like that. But you guys comment down below who you got this game. You guys picking the Texans. Oh, you picking the Steelers, my co-host's favorite team. But what else we got, co-host?
Nothing really. If y'all just had any final thoughts, I got the playoff bracket here. The Seahawks do have the bye in the NFC, and the Broncos have the bye in the AFC.
Can't wait for the Broncos to lose.
And if the Steelers beat the Texans, then they will most likely play the Broncos.
Oh, Lord, that's crazy.
And then,
I can see y'all winning that game. I can see y'all beating Bo Nix.
Yeah, we could beat Bo Nichols.
That'd be crazy. I'll make it to the AFC Championship game.
Oh
Steelers.
My God.
Steelers
versus. would definitely get another 10 years extended.
Yeah,
exactly. I can see Steelers versus Jacksonville. AFC Championship game. How you feel about that?
Shooter.
Exactly.
You got to wear a Steelers jersey, Seth, if we make it.
And then looking on the NFC side, I feel like it's gonna be the Eagles versus the Rams.
And then if they don't, Shooter's got to get me a Jackson Dart jersey.
Oh,
I'll wear one. I'll buy one for myself and then wear it in front of you.
That's crazy. But I mean, so what about y'all? Do y'all see anybody? Who do y'all see making to the AFC Championship game and the NFC
Patriots?
Championship game?
No.
Patriots AFC. Patriots versus who?
Bills.
Patriots versus Bills.
No. I got.
Can't be Patriots versus Bills.
We're talking about AFC.
AFC. So it's be.
Oh, my bad. What the fuck, dude? My brain's fried. I got in the AFC. I could possibly see Maybe the Bills.
So Patriots versus
Seahawks.
No, for AFC Championship.
Oh,
right
AFC
there.
Championship. Back go that. I got. Why couldn't it be? Okay, why couldn't it be? Okay, so
it couldn't be the Bills because
the Bills play the Patriots next if they win, right?
Yeah, so they can't make it to the AFC
Bills
Championship.
and
So it's gonna be Bills and
Broncos or Bills and Steelers?
Well, if the Texans win,
okay, so it's Texans versus Broncos. So you got winning that Texans and Broncos.
Fuck, that's close, bro.
So you going Broncos? So you going Broncos Bills? What you saying? Or you going Broncos Patriots?
Broncos, Bills.
Who's winning out of Broncos Bills?
Bills.
Okay. I like that. What about the NFC? Anybody on the NFC side?
Seahawks
all the way. I got Seahawks Bills. I did a future bet.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Seahawks Eagles.
Seahawks Eagles NFC Championship game.
Yep.
Okay. And who's winning that?
Seahawks.
Okay.
Seahawks Steelers Super Bowl.
Ooh, that'd be crazy. Y'all getting
Seahawks Bills.
Nah.
Oh,
Seahawks
Josh
Bills.
Allen's done.
It's at 1,400.
It's at 1,400.
1,400. Okay.
Look.
It's over 5,000.
It's over 5,000.
Shout out if you knew that.
Horrible, but there you have it. NFC.
Either gonna be Patriots.
Wild card weekend.
There you have it. Wild card weekend. We just gave it to you 6 games. We gave you prize picks. We trying to put money in your pockets. You already know how it is, man. It's your.
We're on screen.
Horrible. It's your boy Philly Supreme 305, and I got my co-hosts with me.
Chico Grande Chico 2 times. We got
Your
real
boy,
good underscore
real
Doty.
good Doty. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and never stop striving to be the best version of yourself.
Facts. And never stop looking for us, man. Make sure y'all follow us on TikTok, Tales from the Crib. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Tales from the Crib 210. I stay posted on there. My co-host stay posted on his page also. We got a lot more coming for you on the year 2026. We taking it to the top, man. I love this show. I love TFTC Sports. It does it for me. It gets me right.
Go that coffin.
Thanks. Click in the middle to subscribe to this channel. Click to the left to click the video suggested to you, and click the right to check out Music Mix number 5 from Tales from the Crib. We'll have that here so you can check out our favorite music selections. But you're rocking with us. We're rocking with you. Peace.